Hello everyone, welcome to this behind the scene for the This is Create video. I'm very happy with everyone enjoying it. I'm glad it worked because it was quite a lot of work. And yeah, we're gonna go through everything, like for example, answering a few questions. This people had question about it. How is it turning? It's fairly easy. Um, there's two arms, and they are just powered with a bearing, and the other bearing is in the middle, hidden. It's right there. So yeah, it's a bit cheaty because I'm using creative motors, but I tried with this map to reduce the amount of creative motor everywhere. But yeah, I do have a few when it's a bit hard. You can do it without, honestly, it's possible. But yeah, you have like a belt going out or something, because otherwise you cannot really make it work. Let me fix that. So yeah, it's pretty easy. The top part is cutting everything. There's a barrel, so the stuff goes into it and it drops down instantly. And the bottom arm is picking it up and putting it over there. So this is like giving it to the deployers, and the deployers can make it move. Alright, and then we go over there. So as you can see, we are producing a lot of casing. It's way too much. Like, I'm not keeping all of it. Well, I'm keeping it, but it's not used. And yeah, I'm producing a bit of wood, but it's not a lot in comparison. Right. And so yes, we have this train. I did not really show it in the video because, well, we are on the back of it, but I'm pretty happy with it. I mean, I'm not using any other mode other than create, so it's not like very polished, but yeah. And there's also a lot of rails and stuff going on that I just didn't have time to fit in the video. There is a bunch of stuff over there. There is a station right there. It's cute and all, but yeah, I just didn't have any time to build it. Like, it's fancy. I like it. All right. And to make this path, it was honestly just this little thing. It's very simple. Like, you can just build a path with slabs, and it looks nice enough, pretty easily with something like that. And it just digs a tunnel that fits the train. So nothing too fancy, but you see, it's really nice and cozy. And yeah, it's a shame that we don't see this part, but it's fine, you know. Okay, let's try to go past everything. Yep. A lot of people mention that I'm wasting an axe to do this, and yes, it's wasting axes, but it's no big deal, honestly. I just have a line. Yeah, there's a package, and the package sometimes comes up to fill it up, right? This is the andesite, this is the axis. And it's pretty nice. Like, it's nothing too hard to make, so it was fine. And yeah, there is an axe factory down there. I show it briefly in the video, and yeah, there's something about the video that I'm not really happy about. It's how I'm not showing much because there's just so much, and I don't have the time with the music being only 2 minutes and 30 seconds. So I just crammed everything and hope for the best. Okay, let's do a little tour. Like, here we have a pusher. So I'm not working or anything, it's just happening by itself. And this here is the rock paper scissor scene. Oh no, let me go. to show this. Well, it's fine. Right. And yeah, it's very fast, so some people did not understand it, but I think it was funny, so I kept it. Under here we have the next part, so we are grabbing all the wood and stuff. We are getting rid of the casing downstairs, and it's ugly over there, but don't worry. And there's a lot of storage stuff under here. We are gonna go back to all of these things. But yeah, this is the main storage. It's not like very beautiful, but it's in the middle of everything, so it's nicely placed. And yeah, you can see we are doing a lot of stuff with the storage. Some of it is really not used, but it's fine that we have this much. Let's go back to the engines. So this system is pretty cool over there. We have a lot of engines, and I wanted something to give the coal in a pretty new way, something like distributing it in a nice pattern. And I'm just turning the wood into coal and launching it. But we don't want to target any of these because they are not at the same place for this one. So the idea is like you overshoot it and you just stop it with like glass panels. That's my idea. And it works. And it works. And I'm doing 9 coal at a time every time because we are feeding 9 to the blaze burners. So yeah, it's pretty nice. I like it, but I did like the old design better. It was using a complex system of gun trees, and it was very nice to see it in action. But sadly, in the latest version of Create 0.4, we are having issues with a mechanical arm. If you remove their target and place it back, you instantly crash. And that's just so annoying. So yeah, I couldn't keep the old design because it was moving the target. So yeah, this design it is, but it's pretty nice. It's very nice. Also, yes, the elevator goes over there, and you are being like dragged backward, and then this opens, and you just end up here. You don't see all of that in the video, but it's there. It's there. Over there we have like stuff from the tree farm, and it's getting split up in a very stupid way, and I like it. And we are making cardboard for the moment, no reason, honestly. It's just going over there, and we have a lot of it. Yeah, we have a lot of stuff because it has been running for a long time now. And yeah, it's working by itself mostly. We also have like the axe maker, so if we take the axe, it's gonna request a new one. And it's pretty much just sticks and cobble, so I'm not really wasting anything. It's very fine. The big part that is important to keep in mind, this factory is using a ton of cobblestone, and right now you see it's paused because in my video I'm using this timed with the train on top and when the player comes by, so everything is timed, but I needed a lot of cobblestone, so there is 2 options. I went a bit premium. Don't ask me anything here works. I don't remember my own redstone, but I label my redstone, so it's fine. So right now it's in automatic mode, which means it doesn't wait for the player to come by, and this little frog can drive away. All right, let's launch it. And yeah, the horn is over there. It's not actually the horns on the train. So this door is very compact, and it was designed here, so I cannot really show you. Yeah, it's just a very weird setup countries, and I really like this design. There is a button over there. Let me pick that up. I'm gonna try to put the button under here. Yeah, that's so I can show you. This is quite a setup. This is quite a setup. It should reset by itself after 10 seconds, I think. Let's go through. Or maybe not, I don't remember. Yep, it's not going. Yeah, it's over there, the timer. We'll do it by hand. Alright, and you see, like, it's doing it automatically for the cobblestone. The generator is not the fastest, but honestly it's not bad. Like, we have pistons and we have pumps, so it's okay in speed. And yeah, it just pushes up and pushes forward. We don't really see it in the video, sadly. I did show it in the short a bit more, but yeah, I like this system. It's impressive. It's slow, it's very slow, so it's hard to show in a video that is a bit too fast paced. But I'm really proud of this system. Alright, next we have the big grinder. This thing is shooing through cobblestone at a pace is insane. There is a lot of cool stuff to do with tunnels to split items combined with ejectors. Yes, weighted ejectors. I'm still very bad at English, but you know, it's fine. And the idea is like you can put a number of max items, and if your input stack can be divided by the number of outputs, well, you can get something that is pretty synchronized. It's cool, it's cool. So here we are like using 14 and we are splitting them in 7 rows of 2, so it matches. Here is something that I did not really show with the camera work, and people did complain about my camera work. I'm just using the smooth option from base Minecraft, and it looks pretty smooth here, but on the train it's not smooth at all. But alright. Over there we have a separate belt and it moves. And when it moves, it stays activated somehow, which is very strange, but I like it. It's a nice thing. Also, yeah, we are producing iron from the farm to the side, and we are producing it with vanilla crafter, and it's a little trick that I found from another channel, and it's just like using nuggets and turning it into ingots back into nuggets and again, and if you do it the right amount of time, it turns into an ingot at the end. But yeah, it's very fun to look at, and it's pretty much just a chain of observer on there. Nothing too crazy. It's just not compact at all. And yeah, it's very unique. I'm gonna put the video where I found it, because I think it's a very good channel for little bits of interesting techniques. This thing, I'm pretty proud of it. It's not the first design, because some people may have seen the old one and it was not as fun. Like, I wanted something a bit more fun, and I think this design is pretty cool because it's just rotating and using like 3 sides The last one is just output, so not very interesting, but yeah, I'm using the new packages a lot in this thing because you can just make all the right proportion of items very easily that way. It's very much what saved this video and what made it possible, because everything can be requested in the right amount for the right job. So it's very nice. I really like this system for like automating big complex stuff that can require multiple times same item. It's very cool. It's very cool. Here it was just to show a little thing. Let me trigger it because it's better to see it in action. Right, so it's just a request. The item should come at some point. I'm not sure about the timing though. It was just to show off that you can output liquids from a basin. Many people don't know about it because it's just not something that you think about, but it's very easy to do, and you avoid using a filter like to pump it, and it's great. It's great. It's just gonna output the product. So, and I'm pumping it back into here, so I'm producing tea. It's cool. I like tea. Also, this car, it was the subject of controversy, and I'm sorry because it keeps turning the wrong way. Stop. Yeah, you understand? Yeah. It's just to get milk. It's the worst setup, honestly. Like, it's so ugly. But it's just to get milk. And as long as the bucket is not empty, the hand keeps poking it. And I'm sorry to poke it. I just want the bucket, but I cannot overproduce milk. So it's just poking the poor cow. I'm sorry, cow. I'm sorry. Alright. And we are getting to the cafe. It's pretty random to have a cafe over there, but I think it's charming, so I'm proud of it. Also, yeah, there's something about this that is very stupid. Why do I need to have crafters to make filters? Simply because they are not able to be put inside of gauge. How do you say that? Factory gauges. You cannot put a filter in it. It's not a craftable object for it, and it refuses it. Everything stopped. Oh no, we have a power issue. Let me fix that. What happened? Oh, it's gonna fix itself. Right? Right. Maybe we are a little low on wood. We might be a little low. Yeah, I need to stop being in spectator mode because trees need the player to be present. This explains it. It's fine. If it happens when you are visiting the world, now you know. Alright, let's go back to where we were. Yeah, so I had to do a little filter factory just for that, and it's not really a beautiful one, but it works, so it's fine. It's fine. Other than that, everything here is what I needed for the drill that we are printing. And the drill is a very simple design, honestly, and it was made specifically like to be printable and usable here. So it's a bit special. I'm using a lot of parts, and I did like I went a bit fancy just to prove that you can go fancy. So that's why we are using like special glass and not just glass. We are using the secondary chassis instead of the simple ones for no reason. It's just fancy. Even like for the andesite it's just for decoration. We are using glass, we are using panels. Like, oh yeah, also I'm cheating. We are not producing zinc ingots, and not producing electron tubes either. I just cheated for this because the video cannot show it anyway, so it's fine. I'm not using much of it, so it's fine. Everything else, yeah, this also, I'm cheating. I'm producing a little bit of like flowers because I wanted to use it for colorants maybe, but it's not used in the end. Oh yeah, also I got a bit lucky about this ravine. So I used it for my sheeps. So it's a sheep farm and also like seed and flowers. It's nice. I like it. Okay, so I started a cycle and it's doing a lot of crafting. Let's see it in action. There is a lot that will start just by going through this path. There's this thing. I'm not really showing it in the video. It's a minecart. It's a minecart going around. Oh, mobs. Yeah, it's dark up here. Yeah, so a lot of stuff happened. The print started and I designed a 3D printer for this video. Let me quickly put something to stop the minecart. Yep, there's a lot happening. It's just a sequence, nothing too crazy. But then you see like the floor went up. Stuff was put in the minecart. Like there's a lot of stuff happening. It's honestly not what was planned. At first I wanted to like build a lot of them, put them like side by side and then launch them all together at the end of the video. Or the initial plan was to have a tunnel builder that built a nice tunnel and to send them to the side of the tunnel. It's possible. I actually designed it. I'm gonna show you in a bit. And the only issue is that I don't have the time. The video like needed to be shorter. Okay, so welcome to my second world. This is where I did the miner, like the quarry. And yeah, I was left with a lot of worlds to dig into, so that was nice. So I designed all the drill stuff over there. And so yeah, here is the drill. It's made to be very small. And there's something about 3D printer. In Create, you cannot place glue with a 3D printer, sadly. So I used sticky chassis. This is just able to be placed and it sticks to everything in front of it. And I do have like other chassis to the bottom for the bottom part. This allows me to just assemble it instantly after printing. So this was the first part to figure out. And yeah, I messed a lot with turning radius because I wanted to have a tunnel and have the drill turn to the side and drill into the wall to the side. And I tried many things and it kind of works, but alright, let me show you in action. So I place the drill and I launch it. It turns around, starts drilling. Perfect. So it is a way to send many drills and just we drill forward and we should do one step and build the tunnel around. So the design for the tunnel is pretty simple, honestly. but I have space between the lanterns, and this is pretty nice. This is just alternating, like it can be placed here, like it can over there, but it cannot here because there is no block yet. And since this part is not linked and it goes after, it works that way. But yeah, that's the idea. Let me stop it if I can. Yep. Alright. Cool lava. So yeah, you can keep going. It does work, but it's slow. It's very slow to send the drill, and like, no, you cannot do it like that. It's not a good idea. So yeah, I mean, it's a cool concept. Someone could make it work, but it was not a good idea for this video. And it would have been cool to have like a little train at the very end of the video to reach the end, but can you really see the drill going in a train? I mean, this was all a challenge, but this concept of a tunnel builder that can drill is a great concept that I want to use. So I may do a video about that, because yeah, it's really great. Also, I designed like the smallest engine I ever designed for it, and it doesn't even need to be compact, but yeah, I did design it. Do I have a copy somewhere? No, looks like I don't, but I do have the design, and it's very impressive. I changed like my philosophy of design for engine. It's still hybrid engine, but it's pretty new in how it works. I guess I can make also a video about it, but yeah, I'm pretty proud of this one. It's robust, and I'm just sad that it could be more compact, but there is a bug with Create that breaks it if I compact it just by one block, and I'm very sad about it because it could be even better. But alright, it's not the topic of the video. Yeah, as you saw, you can drill on the side and just sand it. It's a bit of a gimmick, honestly. You don't really want to dig like that, and you cannot even pick up the minecart at the end ready. So yeah, it's just a weird idea, but yeah, I wanted to make it work. It just not how it ended up being. We are in some stuff that I drill. I don't know when or with what, but I have a lot of holes in this world. And also, a very big issue that is still an issue with the design that I chose in the end. Drills do work when you place them and you launch them by yourself, but they don't work when they are assembled directly, which is very annoying, and it's new. Apparently it's caused by the furnace minecart, and I really don't have any idea how to fix it. I tried a bunch of things. Right now it's working, it's great, but if I just assemble it without touching it, and like if it doesn't have this player interaction of being placed, it's not gonna work. And it's very annoying because I don't want the player to be seen in the video. So how did I do in my video? I cheated for the last part. You may have seen there is a little cut at the end, like when it goes through the wall. Initially it doesn't go through the wall. I'm gonna show you. Alright, so we are back here, and I'm gonna show you what happens when you launch the drill and it just doesn't work. You will see, it's fine. But first we need to print it, and to print it I made a 3D printer. So the idea is pretty simple. We have a deployer with a filter, and the filter is set to a schematic that is placed over there. And the idea is just to cover the whole area. So to do that, we do a lot of movements in every axis, and I try to make it as fast as possible. So it's not expandable or anything. It's not the ideal 3D printer, but it's made to be fast on video. So I'm pretty happy with it. And the important part is that we need the inventory to have exactly the item that we need to print. So for that, we have a redstone requester, many of them actually, and all the stuff that we need for the printer we send to the printer. So it's just that. And we are in the right quantities. This is everything we needed, like I needed for the drill. So yeah, I'm with the right quantities. Then this goes into the drill itself, and a cart, yeah, that's important. And we also need the vault. I made the vault separately because it's not really, it was cooler to separate it. That's it. Also, I have this thing, I'm just dumping exactly the same amount of stuff that I'm using, so it crafts a lot of stuff before, like when the player goes through it, and that's it. It's more interesting to look at, but it's just going to the dump, and the dump is a lava pit. So yeah, I'm wasting a lot of stuff just to make it look cool. Alright, so I need vault. It's gonna send it, and I need everything over there. So everything should arrive soon enough. Yes. Okay. Great. And we have everything we need to print it. And over there we have the vault. Yes. This is a lot of item vault. We are using a lot. Like, item vault are very expensive, I think. Okay, so and you see, like, as soon as we request anything, it just starts crafting. So that's why I double send the order and I dump half of it, because I just want to see more crafting happening. It's not really smart, but that's cool. And I can start it from here, I think, I hope. Okay, it seems to be working. Alright. So yes, he does all the little movements, and it's not perfect yet, but it's not too bad. I like it. Alright. Then we have an arm. It's really manually moving, like it's not too hard, it's just sequence. Okay, then we send the minecart, and the floors goes up because I don't want to drill through it, but I need it. So, okay, and this thing is starting, and as you see, yep, there is a bug. The bug is that a drill will always go through walls if it's just assembled, but if the player sends it, can I just... No, I need coal. It will work. See? It's all good. This is why there is a cut in the video. It's sad, I did not want to have one. What are you doing here? I did not want to have one, but yeah, I was forced to have this because of a bug. I'm very sad about it, but fine, it's working. I'm gonna fix it later. Okay, and you may also want to open and close the door. I do love this design. Honestly, it's a great design. It's my telescopic gantry system. I'm gonna show you. Alright, new world. This is this telescopic door design. it's pretty cool. Like, this is very unique, but yeah, I like it. This is exactly the same door, I think. Like, I just extended it down, but okay. I will put the link to it. Alright, so this is the printer. It's not the most recent real design, but it's very much the same thing, so it's fine. But as you can see, it's pretty fast. Like, there is a lot of logic to know what sequence to do, but it's pretty much just sequenced gear shifts. Going as fast as possible one after the other, and activating countries to change the axis. It's impressive. I'm pretty happy with it. Like, this is the old printer, like from 2 or 3 years ago now, and it was much simpler, but it's pretty much the same idea. The hard part back then was to have the right amount of items. It was a pain, and now we just can do requests and everything is right. So yeah, it's pretty cool. So everything over there is happening really fast, and when I'm moving with the camera, I did not show it, but you see it's turning wood into other wood. It's like taking logs and turning them into planks. Here we are pressing anything that needs to be pressed. Here we are smelting the stuff, but it's just so fast because we have 4 fans, so it's extremely fast, and I'm not really able to show it in video because the only thing that needs to be smelted is sand into glass, so yeah, that's not really used, sadly, but it's cool. Let me find some sand. It's very fast. Yep. It's cool to see it in action, but yeah, I really don't need more than a stack of sand, so it's not really visible. Actually, there's one thing that I forgot. It's this timer, the last incident timer. It's fairly easy to do. You just take a stopwatch, like a cuckoo clock, and you put a display link with it. You don't target it, you target the board and you place it on it. And with that, you get the option of having a stopwatch or time of day. And I just typed last incident, and the stopwatch is displaying its time. So the last time that I activated it, because you can activate it with redstone on the display link, and it will reset. Let me show you. And we are gonna get 0. Yep. So the last time was about 14 hours ago. 40 hours ago. I don't know my numbers. Okay, so if you want to visit the maps, there are a few things that can break when loading the world. The first thing is this part. It's not really robust, and I just made it to be compact, so you may have to break a few logs that get stuck over there, replace the copper blocks, and over there you can break the 2 logs and it should start again. Alright, so sometimes the generator can stop halfway through a step, and this is very easy to fix. You just come in, you double click it, and it starts again. All good. And also this thing has 2 modes. Right now it's automatic, I think. So yeah, it will continue up to the second trigger, and at that point it will call the train. But there is the manual mode, which is needed if you want to like visit the thing and you want everything to be synced up. You can change it, and now it's not automatic anymore. So when it returns, it will generate up to this point over there and not to the second one. So that's the difference. By default I will leave it like that so you can experience the thing without struggle. Also, sometimes it will stop. I don't know why, but the lower arm has a tendency to stop randomly, and you just have to kick the bearing. It's hard to see it, but it's there. And start it again. This is a fix, but you will have to replace a few blocks and make sure that it breaks a few blocks, and sometimes the blocks end up in the system and it's an issue. So yep, this is not really needed, but it's fine. Let's see over there. Okay, I overshoot. You see the block that it breaks end up over there and it doesn't work anymore. So you have to pick them up, and now it's fixed. Alright. I think that's pretty much it for all the bugs you can find. Alright, so I made a little back of the world. I think pretty much everything is okay. I'm gonna try it with you, and it's gonna be the end of the video after that. This time we don't have the music, but yeah. Yeah, as I said with my video, I used the smooth camera option, and yeah, in this section it's not great, but should be alright. Everything seems to be working fine. This place is very impressive, I think. Like all the gears on top, it's crazy. So yeah, I could have done a better job with the camera, but it's fine. It's fine. Oh, little lag, but I think yeah, my FPS are pretty damn good. Like, I know my PC is not great, and people were like, "Oh, this is laggy." And it's not really laggy, is that I record at 13 FPS, or 30 FPS, and yeah, I think it just didn't look great for them, but it's not my game. It's not my game for sure. Everything is going well. It's crazy that it took like more than 5 hours of takes when I recorded the video, and now it's just working on the first try. That's good. That's good. That feels better. I mean, most of the takes had issues with the very last part, so makes sense. Also, I messed up the camera rock many times. Yep, I think that's perfect. It's perfect. And there is the bug at the end, but it's fine. It's fine. You can fix it. Alright. Alright, that's it. Well, thank you for watching. It was quite a project, honestly. Like, this is a big video. Let's look at my stats. Time played. Over there, yes, 3.38 days, which is a lot, honestly. And yes, this map was created with this in mind. So everything was made with the idea at the end to have a drill factory. So it is not just a random thing that I built and it ended up looking like that. It's really what I wanted. And I started with this room, which is very big compared to the rest of the place, but it needed to be this big for the train tracks, as they cannot really turn very sharp and look good, so it was great like that. I think I did a good job. A lot of building, a lot of redstone. It's pretty cool. Alright, bye everyone. See you next time.